Hi everybody, me and Mr. Kearney here. We're just going to give you a quick little lesson on standards of measurement. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You sure you can handle this?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll see.
So we're going to just talk about like units and standards. Any idea what a standard would be? Like without reading off the screen maybe?
Like a known thing.
Okay, so something
Right.
people use all the time,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So maybe
Like a dollar.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Right? Yeah,
Right?
okay.
Equals to
What?
what does a dollar equal to?
Oh, 4 quarters?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Exactly, something like that, right? So some common ones are like people buy milk by the gallon, okay? Potatoes by the pound, distance by feet or by miles, okay? So those are common ones that we use here in America. Not everybody uses these,
I understand that.
okay?
Okay.
We're good there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what they have is this international system of units, okay? And it's abbreviated SI.
All right, why?
What?
I thought you said international system. Why is it SI though?
Just
Wouldn't
because
it
it
be
was French.
IS?
Yeah, I see where you're going with that, but it's French, so they, of course they flip it around.
Oh, okay, like in Canada, the same thing. French. Okay. All right, got it.
Got
okay.
it?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Okay, so this is like a system that is used worldwide so that everyone is talking about the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because, when you travel to different countries, and a dollar is not the same here as it is in, let's say, Japan.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a yen.
Yes.
And it's worth more.
Okay.
Okay? So they have this international system of units to count things for length, mass, time, temperature, and amount of substance.
Okay.
Okay, so instead of calling, Canada and saying, hey, can I get 6 yards of fabric? You're going to say it in meters.
All right.
Okay, and they measure their mass in kilograms and their times in seconds. Temperature in Kelvin, which is a completely foreign temperature, I'm sure,
Okay.
but we'll go over that. And then
Excellent.
the amount of substance, which is a mole, and not the kind that is in the ground or that grows on your face.
Gotcha. I think I've heard of that. Like guacamole, right?
Yeah, very, very, very similar.
all right, okay,
we're
same.
on the same page here.
Okay.
Okay, so these are some of the prefixes. Okay, so you put these before all those units we just talked about. So like you can have a
Does that M stand for meter?
no. In this case, that little m stands for milli.
Okay.
But
all right.
m is also a meter, so you could have a millimeter, which would be mm.
Okay, I didn't want to mean to interrupt. Okay.
No, you're good. Okay. So then you also have, you can do km, dm, cm, mm, u. Well, that's supposed to be an interesting u. It didn't work out. Okay. And m. So these are all something prefix, which means before.
Okay.
So these are all, and there's a multiplying factor here, which really all you're doing is moving the decimal. So it's pretty simple.
All right. Sounds good.
And all of these prefixes in the SI system are all factors of 10. So that makes life super easy.
Okay. Well, why is that easier? Like, why? How come?
So everything can just be divided by 10 instead of like us where it's like something goofy, 12 inches in a foot.
Okay, or like 5,280 feet in a mile. Like, everybody
right.
knew that. You guys all
Yeah,
knew that.
they
right?
knew that, of
Yeah,
course.
Okay,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
So, but yeah, everything here is just divided by 10. So it
Yeah.
makes it much
Yeah.
simpler.
Multiples of 10.
Okay? So how do you want to convert? We're just using ratios. So kind of like when in a classroom, one teacher to 24 students.
I gotcha.
A ratio.
Yes.
Okay, so something that's equal to 1. So in this case, 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter.
Easy enough.
10 millimeters in 1 centimeter.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm still getting confused. I don't
Okay.
know. Okay. I don't think they know where we're pointing at. But
No, they don't.
so the 10 millimeters. That's meters. Like
No, the little, that M in front is that prefix.
okay.
See how we got the M in the milliliters as well? So because it becomes before the M,
Okay.
it's a little confusing because it's the same letter.
Because like the 1M, so 1M is meters, 2 M's would be millimeters.
Absolutely.
And then ML is milliliters.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
You got
All right.
this now.
Okay, I do.
So when we're converting, we want to set it up so that things can be crossed out, which I'm sure you've done in algebra before. Okay, so I give a very simplistic version of canceling out. See that down there?
Yeah.
You got these shapes, right?
Yep.
So if you're starting with a heart,
Yes.
your heart's got to go on the bottom.
Okay.
And then that would convert you to suns, because I just made that up.
Okay, so a heart equals a sun. Mm-hmm.
And then a sun equals a smiley.
Perfect.
Okay, and then a smiley equals a lightning bolt.
All right, that looks like Andrew.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Is that bad? And we're wearing Andrew colors, actually. So.
Yeah, we're really dropped the ball on that one.
Okay, that could be bad. All right.
Go Titans.
Okay, yeah.
So
Stanley Park.
anyway, but you can cross all of those out because you have one here on top
Okay.
and one here on bottom. So it's just canceling out all the way across.
I see.
Pretty simple, right?
Okay.
So that's how you set it up. Now we're going to try it a little bit with some math. Okay, so when you're measuring distance, this is a measurement of length.
Okay.
There's that M again for meter. Okay, so we have a rope that's 3,075 millimeters in length. We want to convert that to centimeters. Okay.
Why do we want to do that?
Because that's just the question.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Simple.
so we're just asking, just practicing. So we always start with what we know, which is the 3,075, and that came from the problem.
Okay.
Okay, so you write down what you know first. Then you draw what I like to call a T-chart because it makes a T.
Perfect.
Okay, and then we go and use our prefixes. So we know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. That actually should be under here. I don't know what happened with
I was thinking that too.
Okay, sorry about that, kids. Okay, so it's 1 over 10, and then all I do is multiply across and divide by what's on the bottom.
Okay.
All right, so again, remember how we had the heart and the heart?
Mm-hmm.
So my millimeters and my millimeters get to cancel, and I'm left with centimeters, which is exactly what the question asked me for.
I see.
Okay, so I'm going to take 3,075 times 1 divided by 10, and I get 307.5.
Okay, so again, I multiply the top
Correct?
and then divide by the bottom.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then I'm stuck with just the top unit, the one that's
Correct.
left.
Yes, because the other
Okay.
two canceled themselves out.
I see.
Okay, pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, so now let's try it with mass.
Okay.
And I have an extra 0, so just ignore that.
Pardon this interruption. Cameron Holmes, please report to the dean's office. Cameron Holmes.
Cameron, you better get to the dean's office.
right.
They're looking for you.
Cameron.
Okay, so now mass is a measurement of what is in that matter. Okay, so how much matter you're working with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that unit is a kilogram. So let's say you're at lunch, and you get this 3.67 gram cookie.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and you want to know
Sounds
how.
like, is that a big cookie or a small cookie?
I think it's a fairly good size cookie.
Yeah?
Right?
I think grams, I don't know. I think I'd like a bigger cookie.
Okay. So we're going to look at that. What is that in kilograms?
All
All
right.
right. So we're going to start with what we know, which is our 3.67 grams. Okay. Set up our T-chart because, of course, we're converting.
All right.
So now I have 1 kilogram, and that's equal to 1,000 grams.
1,000 should be over there.
And
right?
again, it should be over here. I don't know what happened in the formatting.
Gotcha.
Okay. So then I would take 3.67, times it by 1, divided by 1,000, and this is the incorrect answer because I have too many zeros.
Oh.
So it should just be 0.0367. But we can edit that when we're working.
Okay.
Okay? It should be 1 less 0.
No. Oh.
No?
No, it's right.
Oh,
That's right.
okay. I tricked you.
Yeah, moved it over 3.
Yeah, you're good. Never
Okay.
mind. I lied to you.
Yeah.
I was just making sure you were paying attention.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It
Okay.
might look like my eyes are closed, but they're open. They're open.
Okay, so our grams are going to cancel.
Okay.
We're left with kilograms and the correct answer.
Okay, sounds good. So when I was in Canada, in Norway actually, I had to buy apples.
Okay.
And they were per kilogram. And so, that would be a way, this is why it's useful.
Very helpful, so
right?
you know what you're buying. Yeah,
we know what you're
absolutely.
buying. What's a kilogram? Now you kind of have an idea.
Right. So that 3.67 gram cookie is actually a really, really small kilogram amount.
Okay, yes.
Because, of course, a kilogram is much bigger than a gram.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think kilograms like what? 2.2 pounds?
no, that's a gram. 2.2 pounds, isn't it? No, that's a lie. A kilogram?
Yeah, kilogram. 2.2 pounds.
Is it 2.21? That's something like that.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'll make that exact.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so now the last thing we got is derived units. So this is just when you combine two of the SI units.
Oh boy. Okay.
So when you're driving, you're talking about miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
How far you're going, a distance, and a time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's the same thing, but you're using SI units. So grams per cubic centimeter would be.
Okay.
Or grams per milliliter, that would be a derived unit. When you take two and you combine them.
So kilometers per hour.
Correct.
Right?
So
Speed
something
limits.
that you are referring to in terms of one type of measurement over another.
Okay.
So a mass and a length, or putting two together.
I got you.
Okay? So we got 2 practice problems for you here. You're going to try those and come with your answers in class, and we'll go over them.
I am or they are.
Well, they are.
Okay. Perfect.
I mean, you can too if you really want to.
Okay. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. Okay.
All right, we'll see you in class.
All right. Bye.
Bye.